Salam Shatra. Thank you very much to be with us here today. And the topic that I'll be sharing is vehicle inspection process at PUSPAKOM towards road safety. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Juat, Head of Department Marketing Advisory Department at PUSPAKOM Sdn Bhd. I'm with this industry for the last 41 years. Before this, I'm with YBhg and 27 years with PUSPAKOM Sdn Bhd. A brief introduction of PUSPAKOM. PUSPAKOM was established in 1994 and is only owned subsidiary of YBhg, where we carry out inspections which is appointed by Malaysian government to undertake all mandatory inspection for commercial vehicle, public vehicle as well as private vehicle, mainly for hire purchase, financing, transport ownership and inspection for motor cars for registration purposes. As you can see, when we carry out inspection, all vehicle inspection procedures are standard are used in inspection activity by PUSPAKOM as follows: local standards and international standards. As for local standards, we comply to Road Transport Act and the Environmental Quality Act, Commercial Vehicle Licensing Board Act, Land Public Transport Commission Act, and Travel Vehicles Licensing Act. For international standards, we comply to United Nations (UN), and we are also with this International Motor Vehicle Inspection Committee. And PUSPAKOM, we are affiliated and accreditations through our affiliation with UNECE, United Nations Economic Council, that is under WP29 regulation, and we are a member of International Motor Vehicle Inspection Committee (CITA) and International Organization for Standards (ISO). We have our accreditation with five ISO, that is conformity assessment of inspection bodies, quality management system, road traffic safety management system, information security management, and anti-bribery management system. I would like to take you along with the PUSPAKOM vehicle inspection process. As you can see here, that is the flow of our inspection process, and we have the 54 permanent branches which is equipped with all these inspection equipment and also comply to the standards of UNECE. Further from that, we have the 9 mobile truck services, and all these truck services are also equipped with all these computerized vehicle inspections and comply to UNECE standards. So there are 10 points and to complete the whole flow of inspection. So I just share with you for the first point, that is the payment counter, where vehicle registration, cars and ownerships are all recorded in the system. We would advise customer to use my PUSPAKOM, that is a booking system, as with this booking system it saves a lot of your time and also the waiting time. So once you are registered and all payment are done through our booking system, you will save a lot of time, and the moment you reach PUSPAKOM, we will start the inspections. The first stage is the identification check. Identification check, we will concentrate on the identification of the engine and chassis number, whether that is genuine number or not. And in the event if there is tampering engine and chassis number and that vehicle cannot be registered, cannot be licensed on the road, we will refer to the authority for further action. Further from that, also, if we happen to find that a private vehicle, if it is a cut and join, it is also illegal, and that vehicle will be blacklisted and will be surrendered to YBhg for further action. For the above carriage check, we have more than 100 items that to carry out above carriage check, and the main component area I just would like to share with you, that is the engine component, right, where we will check any leakages, and the bodyworks, we will check whether that vehicle is a cut joint vehicle or a total loss vehicle, and the interior of the driver's compartment, the dashboards, safety belts, seats, conditions, steering systems, right? And for that is the main, that is the lighting system, front headline, rear lamps, signals, and another major area, that is the tire component, where we will inspect, make sure it complies to the standards. The next test, that is tinted glass test. Tinted glass test will measure the visible light transmitting test of the windscreen and the side window. As for the front windscreen is 70%, and for the driver's side is 50%, the rear is 0. For smoke, number 5, that is a smoke emission test. Smoke emission test will measure the gas that are emitted from the vehicle. Yeah, that will be diesel for diesel engine, and petrol. We will do checks on the hydrocarbon and carbon monoxide level. So it's all depend. If the vehicle is diesel, then we will make use of the diesel equipment, and with petrol, we will make use of the smoke emission test for petrol equipment. The next, number 6, is the side slip test. Side slip test is to test the alignment of the tires and the road handling effectiveness during lateral movement. This will indicate whether at 1 kilometer, whether the vehicle is pulling to the left or to the right. In the event if it pull too much to the right, the possibility cause could be tire alignment, right? Secondly, could be the steering, and thirdly, could be the suspension joint and also the body structures. Our next test will be suspension test. You will test all the 4 wheels, that is absorber and the springing system. And also, the test system will indicate the reading of the substitution between the left and the right. For number 8, we will do the brake test. Brake test, the efficiency is 50%, and all wheels will be tested, and reading will be taken in the braking system. I will share later more on braking system. And under carriage check, where there are items under carriage, we will make use of our axle plate detector that will check the steering system, the undercarriage chassis, the undercarriage mono chassis, the exhaust system, the transmission leakage, and also on the brake linkages and also handbrake linkages. So at the end, once we completed all the point check, our computerized system, will take up all the report, and it will conclude with the report whether the vehicle passed or failed. And in the event if we pass, then roadworthiness list will be issued to the particular owner, and if it fails, then that particular owner need to repair and return back for re-inspections. I'll take it along for the brake test. As you know, brake is the major component of the vehicle which will contribute to road safety. And there are a lot of cases, accident happens, and whereby the drivers will just blame the brake is not functioning, and that causes a fatal accident on the roads. Now, how we do the brake testing? As you can see, the roller the roller will spin the wheel, and the vehicle examiner, his duty is to apply the brake. So this braking system, there is no human intervention. The brake system, the computerized system mechanism will come up with a report. What are the standards? Yeah, the reading of the reports. So as you can see here, two areas. One, the equipment is fitted with equipped with this effort sensor, and the other one is the weight sensor. So this is to tell you, to explain to you that every vehicle that undergoes brake testing, first and foremost, the equipment will take the weight of the vehicle. From there, it will take the brake efficiency. So the system will do the calculation and will come up with the brake report. So average, the passing rate, it must be 50 and above. 50 and above, then you pass. And when it fail, then you need to repair. Okay, then the next slides here, I would like to share the brake testing report. As earlier slides, we have shown the brake efficiency, but that includes the braking distance. Then the second result that will be taken from the brake testing, that is brake imbalance. Brake imbalance means the left and the right brake force must not be more than 30% difference. So as you can see here, the green line indicates the right brake force. The red indicates the left brake force. So the dynamic imbalance maximum permissible as UNEC and the YBhg regulation standards is 30%. So in the event, if it is more than 30%, the dynamic imbalance, that the system will fail the test. So this braking dynamic imbalance reading will be taken the front axle and the rear axle. So two wheels in the front, two wheels at the back. The dynamic imbalance must not be more than 30%. So I can see overall, the braking system will be the brake efficiency, the dynamic imbalance, and the handbrake. So during our inspection, that is for routine inspection, initial inspection, and special inspection, is a requirement that every vehicle must pass these three stages of test for brake test. Then only the vehicle is considered passed. So why the brake efficiency and the weight is very important? As you can see, why most of the vehicle brake does not function on the road, or the efficiency is very low on the road. The possibility cause could be the vehicle is too heavy. As I told you earlier, if the vehicle is heavy, then you need a stronger braking efficiency. That means the brake component must be stronger to produce good braking efficiency. Otherwise, the brake distance will be very far, and that is why most of the accident happen with overloaded vehicles. When the drivers apply brake, the vehicle will not stop in time. So we would advise, vehicle owner, do not overload your vehicle, because that particular vehicle equipped with the braking component is suitable. Let's say the vehicle is 20 ton, the brake component is suitable for 20 ton. If you load the vehicle to 40 ton, definitely it would not stop the vehicle in time during emergency. That is the braking distance. The braking distance will be longer. Okay, and another area, as you can see, the tragedy of Genting Highland recently, right? 37 fatality. So one of the reasons why the brake spoil is because of the component of the braking system. The drivers play a very important role on handling the vehicle. So if you are traveling from uphill, down, so we would advise vehicle owner to use engine braking system. Most of the vehicle now, they are equipped with retarder brake, exhaust brake, and engine braking system. In the event if the vehicle is not equipped with retarder, exhaust brake, or engine braking system. Manually, the drivers can make use of engine to help to reduce the speed of the vehicle. Means to say, if the vehicle coming downhill, so you need to apply lower gear so that the engine will help to slow down the vehicle. But the driver must not apply brake from the top to the bottom. In the event if the driver apply the brake non-stop, that will cause the brake system burnt. Yeah, the fluid, or maybe the air, or could be the brake lining or the brake drum, all will be burned. And this is one of the possibility cause why road accident happen at a hilly area. So as you can see here, the temperature, if a driver were to apply brake consistently, we did not reduce, the temperature could reach 400 to 500 degrees Celsius. And we reach that level, the brake lining will be fully burned off and the brake drum will crack. So this is one of the picture. You can see the brake disc red in color. So this is over braking. Yeah, one of the reason it is over braking. And if the heat reach until 400 500 degrees Celsius, the vehicle brake efficiency is zero, and there'll be damages on the vehicle, because most of the brake system, the brake components, yeah, the air brake pump, and also the air brake pump system is equipped with rubbers. So if it's too hot, all the rubber will be melted. And secondly, if it's too hot, the gear grease will be melted, and once the grease touches the brake lining, they will get zero braking system, or the brake oil will start leaking. So once the oil touches the brake lining, you know, or the brake drum, then you get zero braking system. So this is very important for the driver to know how to maneuver a vehicle. You must not over brake a particular vehicle. Okay, another area faulty is the brake lining wear and tear. You know, wear and tear could be the possibility of the brake drum unevenly, yeah, uneven shape. It is oval shape instead of round. So that is why you can see if the brake lining, right, at the center portion here, it doesn't touch the brake drum, and this will give you maybe 20% brake efficiency. So if the normal, you can see the whole brake touches the brake drum, yeah, and this will give you at least 70 to 80% brake efficiency. So that is why most of the vehicle brakes efficiency fails during the test, because of unevenly worn brake lining or unevenly worn brake drum. So this is one of the major area most of the drivers need to take precaution on this. So this is a few photograph I will to share. The possibility cause why the brake failure. One is the brake lining worn. You can see the brake lining worn, it touches the rivet, right, crack, and the brake drum. So once the brake drum, you could see hairline crack, and we would advise, once you found any hairline crack, it will be advisable to change the brake drum. As you can see, I believe we have witnessed a few cases, right? When the brake drum is worn unevenly, they will send for shimming. So that is not advisable. So once it's found there's hairline crack, right, we would advise the owner to change the brake drum. Okay, as you can see here, brake pads. Yeah, there are vehicles on the road, yeah, without brake pads. So these vehicles are all not licensed vehicle. After accident, we found in our investigation, we found that brake disc is not equipped with any brake pad missing. Yeah. So as a vehicle owner or the drivers, you must frequently check, make sure every brake is functioning. So how are you going to check whether every wheel brake is functioning? Manually, you can drive and apply your brake on the road, but it's very difficult, impossible for you to tell what are the efficiency of every wheel. Only you need a brake testing equipment that you indicate and will show you what is the efficiency of each and every wheel. A trailer may comes with 10 wheels, so you have to make sure all the 10 wheels brake are working properly. So you need an equipment to gauge the standards, yeah, of the brake efficiency of every wheel. So if you found any steering drag long joint cut, so it is not allowed to be used on the road. Right, the modification of steering joints not allowed, not permissible. Steering wheel leakage. Okay, we would advise customer to make use of our facilities where you can just apply, ask for voluntary vehicle inspection, and we will do the full test for you. And further from that, we will advise also to make use of our equipment that is on-board diagnosis tag. It will show the component of the interior of the vehicles. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, as we told you earlier, we got our mobile trucks. So we can just invite us, call us, our mobile truck will serve you at your house or at your company or at your factory, anywhere. Integrity is priority to us, and we are very concerned with that. We have our whistleblower procedures, right? Entry bribery management system with our ISO. So in the event if there is anything, please contact us. So and we assure you further action will be taken. Thank you very much for sharing your time with us.